Hey guys, in this quick tutorial I will show you how to manipulate and work with time series data using pandas. In particular, we will be analyzing my YouTube data. As a first step, let me import pandas as PD and load the dataset. The data looks as follows. We have here the video title, video publish time and the number of total views. Before going much further, let us get a quick overview of the data using the info method. From this table, we can already see that we have some missing values in the video publish column. Additionally, pandas assigned the object data type to that column. The pandas data type object is mainly used for text or mixed numeric and non-numeric values. And for our time series analysis, this wouldn't be very helpful. We need to convert this column to a datetime object to do any date manipulation. And that is why in the next step, we will clean the data frame. As the first action, I will remove the empty values and call the info method again. As you can see, we now have removed 5 rows. Next, I will create a new column by using assign. The name of the new column will be date. And in this column, I will transform the video publish time to an actual datetime object. If I rerun the cell, we can see our new column and the correct data type. Let me print out the head so that you can see the new data frame. By the way, I'm taking advantage of chaining pandas method. When you perform pandas operations like drop NA or assign, pandas will return a data frame. You can then use the new data frame to perform the new action on it. And instead of writing everything in one line, I'm using parentheses to split the methods into different lines. This makes it then easy to debug the code by commenting out certain lines. If you want to learn more about pandas method chaining, I recommend the following book. Okay, and with that said, let us continue with the cleanup process. As the next step, I will use a new column for the index. By default, this new index is not sorted. However, as we want to plot the data later on, I will make sure to also sort the index. Okay, and here we have our clean data frame. Now, one best practice is to convert your cleaning process in an actual function. In that case, you can just call one function on your data frame and get a clean data frame back. And this is exactly what I've done here. After defining the function, I stored the result in a variable named cleandf. We will now use the clean data frame to manipulate the time series. In the next cell, I have listed down all methods I want to show you. As seen before, I'm taking advantage of the ability to chain the methods. Let us kick things off by taking the new data frame and selecting only the views. To visualize the data, we can use the pandas plot method. As a result, we will get back the following line chart. And just by looking at this, I can see that 2 videos performed really well in terms of views. Yet, having the 2 outliers in our dataset makes it harder to compare the other videos. To solve this, you could set some boundaries to display the data. For this, I will use the clip method and set the upper limit to 150,000 views. Now we can see that both outliers are reduced to 150,000 views, and you can see the pattern of the other videos more clearly. As we have converted the date information to an actual datetime object, we can now call some pretty handy functions. For instance, if you only want to see the data from 2020 onwards, you can use the log method. If I rerun the cell, we can see that the line chart starts now from January 2021. Additionally, you could be more specific and define a time frame, like from February to August 2021. Once you have done your selection, I will use a very powerful and helpful method. With pandas, you can easily resample your data. Let us say I want to resample the data by week. If I run this cell, pandas will return a lazy object. But you can see that the dates are exactly 1 week apart. With that in place, you could now calculate the mean views by week and get back the following chart. You will notice that we have a gap between March and April, and this is because I have not posted any videos there. An easy fix is to fill any missing values with 0. Now, the pandas resampling method is not only limited to weeks. You can find all available options in the pandas user guide, which I will link in the description below. Another option would be to resample the data by month. In that case, displaying the data in a bar chart might be even better. Likewise, you could also calculate the quarterly mean. For this, I will get the full year of 2021. After adjusting my cell, the bar chart looks like this. Instead of the mean, you could also perform any other calculations like the sum. Another powerful method is to perform a calculation on a rolling window. To demonstrate this, let me switch back to the previous settings and print out the values instead of plotting them. In this example, I'm now calculating the moving average for 6 entries. So that is why the first 5 entries are missing. To make the explanation clearer, I have created the following Excel file for you. If we look at the first values, we can see that it is the average of the first 6 data points. The next value is for the following 6 data points, and so on. With that in place, the updated line chart looks like this. Now, the rolling method might not be useful for this particular example, but imagine you are dealing with stock prices and you want to calculate a simple moving average. To demonstrate this, I will import the 𝗓𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗏 package. You can install the library by running pip install 𝗓𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. After importing the package, I will download the stock information from Microsoft for the last 3 months. As a next step, I will take our dataset and assign a new column. For this column, I'm performing a 15-day rolling average on the adjusted closing price. If I run this cell, we can see the updated data frame. For the visualization, I'm only interested in the adjusted closing price and the simple moving average. With the filter in place, I will plot the result. And now you have 2 lines. The blue line shows the adjusting closing price by day, and the orange one indicates the simple moving average for 15 days. Okay guys, and that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.